Day, which is tomorrow, the 8th of March. I'll do the history of Women's Day. International Women's Day, also known as IWD, originally called International Working Women's Day, is marked on the 8th of March each year. In different regions, the focus on celebration ranges from general celebration of respect, appreciation, and love towards women, to a celebration for women's economic, political, and social achievements.
You come back, please. If I can stand here in the heat, so can you.
This is a video of International Women's Day marked around the world. Women's Day is celebrated in Eastern Europe, Russia, and former Soviet. The first National Women's Day is on the 28th of February in 1909 USA. Then in August 1910, International Women's Conference meeting of the Social...
Welcome everyone. Thousands of events are being held around the world to celebrate International Women's Day, an idea that was launched 100 years ago when a group of women from 17 countries gathered in Copenhagen, Denmark, to champion the rights of women. Activists across the globe are drawing attention to a variety of concerns, including discriminatory laws, the high rate of pregnancy-related deaths in many parts of the world, the skewed sex ratio in China and India, the disproportionately high number of women who are killed and victimized by wars, the comparatively heavier burden of poverty on women, and the continuing disparity between men and women in terms of the quality of available employment and wages received.
This year also marks 30 years since the adoption of the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, or CEDAW, by the United Nations General Assembly. 7 countries that have not ratified the international treaty are the United States, Iran, Sudan, Somalia, Nauru, Palau, and Tonga. For more on the International Women's Day, we are joined here in New York by the President and CEO of the Global Fund for Women, Kavita Ramdas. She's following discussions at the United Nations as the Commission on the Status of Women meets to review the implementation of the Beijing Platform for Action that came out of the 4th World Conference on Women in 1995. Kavita Ramdas, welcome to Democracy Now!
Thank you. It's great to be here. Happy International Women's Day.
I'm happy to you and to Angela as well, and to all of our listeners and viewers. Kavita, explain what it is and why the U.S. has not signed on as of yet.
Unfortunately, the United States has remained one of, as you mentioned, 7 countries that has refused to actually ratify the treaty. The United States technically is a signatory to the treaty. This treaty can best be described as a treaty on the rights of women. It's not unlike the Seneca Falls Declaration that is so famously touted in the United States as being sort of the first changing point, turning point for the women's movement for suffrage. In the United States, however, there is a strong feeling both of being anti-UN in general, and so a desire to essentially put forward the point that you can move gender equality forward without being somehow dependent on the United Nations.
We're going to ask your quiz now on women, the most influential women of the world. If any of you have any idea who these women are, tell me, and I'll write your names down in my notepad, and gifts will be given to you later.
Yeah.
Okay, starting off with this woman, does anyone know who this is?
Does anybody know who she is? If you do, put up your hand. No?
It could be Gandhi.
Okay.
She's British.
an American activist called Rosa Parks. She's called the mother of the freedom movement, and she was famous for having refused a bus driver order that she give up her seat to make room for a white passenger, which she didn't do. Okay, this one.
No. I really don't know anything about women.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This is easy. This is Amelia.
And who is she? What does she do?
Hi, say hi.
I think it always amazes me that the people who know the least are the ones that talk the most.
Maybe this is Queen Elizabeth.
They know so much, but they've got a lot to say. But none of them would be able to answer these questions. You don't want to take the opportunity to learn something also. Yeah, I know it's hot. We're all feeling hot. You won't die.
Doesn't know.
Queen Elizabeth?
If you do know, put up your hand.
Brandon.
Your boyfriend is amazing.
This one is the Burmese politician.
Yeah.
And she was arrested for her political views. And she stayed in jail for about 6-7 years. Anyone? No. Aung San Suu Kyi. This one?
Chloe. Yes, she's an actor, which I forgot her name.
This one? This one, she's a famous French designer and the creator of one of the most renowned perfumes.
Yeah, I know.
Does anybody's mom own her perfume? Anybody?
Gandhi?
Yeah. And what does she do?
God, I know nothing but history.
Yes.
Oh. Oh man, no more battery. This is bad. There's no more battery.
And her books are amongst the most widely read books
There's
in
no more
history.
battery.
Betsy. Jane Austen. These three? Great. And can you tell me their names? Can you tell me their names? Great. It's now Mandy's turn to say thank you to some of the female teachers here. And she will talk about how women rule the world.
Before I start my project, can you guys please give a hand to Chloe and Betsy? They've done a really wonderful job. Today I'll be talking about Women's Day